You may not. But do not argue with me. It is past your bedtime. Mother, will you sing me a bedtime song? I'm tired, but I can't sleep. No. Hush, little baby. Don't say a word. Mother's going to buy you a mockingbird. Thank you, Mother. You're the best mother I ever had. Hey, Mother, I was just thinking, may I know what happens if I don't listen to you? No, you may not. Well, Mother, may I go to school? Yes, you may. Hey, sorry. Baby, stop. Hey, Mother, may I for a chance to sleep? I would like Beezy's and Poppy the Troll, since they're live right now, to come over here. Because they're on another panel boo-hooing and whining about, don't dox my family. My husband was doxed. The road was doxed. It's not right when you do that. Well, they sat on Jenny's and Adrian's comments and were laughing about these people doxing my child. So don't go over there and cry about being doxxed when you are okay with it happening to other people. I'm sorry. I'm saying something. They sit over there and whine and cry about, oh, I'm being doxxed. Everybody's hurting me. Penny, come out, tell the truth. That's all I've been saying for a goddamn year. All of them are crooked. They sat over there while Jenny and Adrian, OCZ, while Baton Rouge is in the comments. I know who her son is. Laughing, coming over, harassing me in my comments. Everything I post for a year. It's funny how people fucking cry like babies when it happens to them and can't even say sorry, but continue to come to my shit and harass me. Every video I post, it's getting to be bullshit. I don't want to see these bitches over there fucking crying. I was doxxed. Oh my God, they hurt me. They were all with that shit. If they like a person, they're okay if they dox other people. But they're going to sit on somebody's panel and cry because they're being doxxed? Oh, we don't want in this no more. We don't know anything. But I was in AB's Discord. Do you hear these people? Bullshit. They all knew something. And if they didn't know something, then they shouldn't have been attacking people for these people. So I'm asking them, please come take a link. We can go over to Krama's channel and take a stroll down fucking memory lane. Because I blocked them on all my shit. Yeah, they really do, Selena. I'm just sick of them all crying about all the shit that's happening to them now as a result of these people when it been happening to people for 2 years. And they defended it. They think it's okay to do that shit to people. It's not. Oh, don't go real life. They're doxing my husband. Oh, okay. Like, it's just enough. So I'm sitting here this week. This is my week to clear the air, clear everything. I'm done fighting with these people, and I am no longer going to have them coming over to my shit and attacking me. It's been straight attacks. They come to every video. I had to block them, most of them, today, yesterday. Yet they sit over there and they cry like big ass babies. I'm so sick of these people. I do not understand it. Anyways, I'm bored and wanted to come live anyway. But they are welcome to grab the link and come up here and defend their actions for being okay with these people doxing people for 2 years until this point. They didn't care when they did it to people. Right. Anyways, I don't want to be shitty. I got up at like midnight. Haven't had coffee yet. I plead the fifth. Hi, Selena. I hope you all are well tonight. I'm bored. I'm live. And I'm sick of people. So did I miss anything in the last few hours? 6, 7 hours. What is the name of the channel they're on? Hold on. Let me go look. The dark room. They're over on a dark room talking shit. Not on me. It's mainly on Penny. Come on, Penny, please show your receipts. But they protected that for 2 years. They never demanded receipts before. Now they're being attacked. They don't like it, but they loved to go attack other people for these people with what they're saying, not even knowing the stories. Well, yeah, I was in AB's Discord. Get the fuck. I don't remember. I don't have a good memory. I just listened to some of that live, and I'm like, these people are disgusting. So I went in the chat, and she's like, listen here, bitch, you don't know me. Yeah, Reapers. They are all evil. All of them. Tiffany, Benny. You don't understand how they band together and work together, and that definitely does happen. I'm just not going to sit here and have somebody get on their panel and cry about them being doxxed when they welcomed my child being doxxed. Not only was my child doxxed, but you have two people, one for, it's just such a fucking bullshit story. It's like they're threatening my kid on my Facebook. You got this crazy Baton Rouge out there putting all this information out about my kid. She looks like my fucking ex's wife. Friend requesting his high school friends on my shit with Tragedy Pimps Exposed. Dude, I'm telling you. It's gone a little more than that. A little more than just a doxing on my child. And they never understood why I was pissed. Take your time, Grim. Reaper's Grim. I'm just sick of it. I'm calling everybody's shit out. Don't go over there and cry about something somebody did to you when you had no problem doing it and helping it and welcoming it and sharing it and posting it and harassing while they did it to other people. I bet you they don't even know what they did to me in order for me to be so fucking pissed off. Because none of them were paying attention, following the crowd. It's what people do. Anyways, how is everybody tonight? I'm bored. My granddaughter wanted to go home, so Pappy took her home late, very late at night, but my daughter-in-law was at a concert, so, and my daughter, they're still not back. He took my granddaughter home to my son, who just got home from work. Yeah, Angel. It's better to stay in the bushes. You're not allowed to like other people. And if you do, the whole group of them comes and attacks people. And then when something happens to them, they want to get up there and cry, but they don't realize that they've done it to other people. And that they've welcomed it and that it's been okay. They don't understand why people were mad and, oh, she's just crazy. No, that's not the case. They went deep with my family. Well, they were all okay with it. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. But don't dox my husband. Come on, Penny. Please show your receipts now. They're doxing me. What the fuck? Right. They don't. Like, it's disgusting. You're better to stay in the bushes, Angel Eyes. Over here on these YouTube streets, people ain't allowed to think for themselves. They have to. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. But I'm crazy. Well, they're all sitting over there crying for the same shit happening to them, but it's okay when it happens to somebody else. They can go troll, they can leave threatening messages in your comment section, they can be rude and ignorant. I've had subs tell me I should off myself. Yeah. Truthfully, I thought about giving up, and I was going to give up. I probably should have, right? But here's the thing. If you do that, it just continues. If you don't call it out, it would just keep going and going and going and going and going. They have no idea what they followed and helped create with Jenny and Adrian and Penny and Benny. They were all in their shit. They don't like them no more because it's causing problems for them. Well, they're hurting other people's families. I guess it's okay that my house gets swatted with police, right? Well, they troll me in my comments and tell me all about myself. Oh, hell, Penny's over there like it isn't because of me. People were getting drugged. I know. I know. Dude, it's all of their faults. It's all of them. They all band together and they went hard on so many. They have hurt so many people, including Summer and her case. They don't even realize it. Not one of them can say sorry. Hey, let's make amends. I apologize for what I did. I see it now. Instead, it's you're crazy, bitch. You don't know me. I'm just over it. Like, it's so deep. Like, these people, oh, we didn't know anything now. Now they're all blinded. Man, we forget it was 2 years ago. No, you don't. You know everything you did because you're attacking me and you don't even know why you're attacking me while you're over there crying about being doxxed. My child. My child. Threats on my Facebook. Settle threats, but threats. Yeah, she's so gross. Well, she talks about Jody Sue's boobs. She's addicted to Jody Sue's boobs and vagina. Her and Benny. And Adrian sitting on her panels. Adrian drunk acting like she's the shit. Ooh. I'm sorry. I just got to say something. It's just too much. They bully people, but when it happens back to them, it's okay. It's not okay, I mean. I just can't stand seeing it. You know? Everybody sit on their high horses. It's okay. We didn't do this to that. You don't do that to people. You don't do this. Yet they did it to me for a whole year. Every time I made a video, every time a community post about a year ago. That's not fair. Why don't all of you own up to what you did? And just stop the shit. Penny, put the damn receipts out. Hey, can you shut that TV off? Please. Thank you. I don't want to beat nobody's ass. I'm just sick of it and I want to call it out. You know what I mean? I want to call out all their fuckery. That's all I want to do. I want everybody to own up to their mistakes. And I want the true crime community to move on, getting along, happy, peace, love, and smiling. And let's get the fuckery out of here. Penny, Tiffany, Benny, AB. Nobody owns up to any of their parts. None of them. And I'm allowed to talk about it. I don't know if they'd strike me, but we could go back and listen to them. They'd probably strike me. I know you are Reapers. I didn't mean that rude. It's enough. Dazed and confused. Somebody I've never spoken to up on her shit talking about me. Skilo on her shit talking about me. Up on panels talking about me. I never even talked to them people. I was never involved with any of them. But they're all okay with my son being doxxed, right? Listen, I'm a mom. We kill for our kids. That's why I'm here. Another reason. Thank you. Hello, Still Leather. it's so comical to sit here and sit back and look at these people cry because shit's happening to them that they were okay with at the hands of these other people doing to me. And not just me, but so many others. So many. They couldn't see it. They were in the discords but don't remember anything. Get the fuck out of here. You remember everything. If you were in the discords with them, go show AB's discords. You got screenshots of that? Since that's where all the fuckery was going on, right? AB's discords, that seems to be the start of this. It seems to be an AB and Penny thing, if you ask me. And Scott. I don't know what happened back then. I wasn't involved in any of that shit, but I sure as hell got a lot of fucking attacks over it. Sent to court. These people have no idea. Court papers, the stress, the anxiety of it, people telling you off yourself in your comment section, people beating up on you and beating up on you and beating up on you. Taylor, I did do my research. He was involved with all of those people. All of them. They were all in discords. All of it took place in his discord. You have heard every single one of them say, oh, well, this happened in AB's discord. We met in AB's discord. That happened in this discord. It was all AB's discord. AB's more in this than any of them. Yeah, shit started happening in Penny's discord and Tiffany's discord, but it originated in AB's. Selena, did I say hi to you? I think I did. Selena, Patricia, he sure does. He's a narcissist. Taylor, they said they met in there. Did you not watch with Scott on my panel? That's not true. They didn't just meet in there. They were talking about shit in there. Hey, Annie Pats, nice to see you. Where'd she go? Scott said that they decided to do the marathon in AB's Discord. And then he went to another channel. Remember? Well, Taylor, if you have the Discord, show them. Like months of them. All around September, October, November. That's what I want to see. Nobody cares when I ask for receipts. Scott definitely did say that it all started in AB's Discord. So did Tiffany. They all did. I understand he didn't want nothing to do with the Discord, but they were in his Discord planning it. Talking about it. Here. I don't really want to hear myself again today. We can share it. Do you want me to share Scott's? Well, I mean, it's long. Oh. Not really in the mood for it. I will, though. If you go to my channel, there's an interview with Scott. Go listen to it. Go listen to what's been going on. Okay, well, if they weren't, they weren't. But something needs to be proved. Why is everybody going to show their receipts but AB? AB's the only one that doesn't have to show any receipts. And Tiffany, of course, because she's the queen. She can demand and not show. Well, they all troll and hurt your families and send police to your house and send court papers to your house for a fake-ass lawsuit. Cause stress and misery. Make you feel like a failure. This is just my opinion and mine alone. There will be no apologies because in order to do that, that would mean they admit guilt. That will never happen. You're probably right, September. You're probably right. I'm curious about that too. I want it from all of them. There's never going to be transparency about this Stacy Slay and Fustos and fake FBI, which really you're just distracting from Summer's case now. It don't even matter no more. Like last week I was saying it does because it helps protect Summer and this, that, and the other. But after watching all this shit for the last week, it's like, what more can we do? There's nothing more we can do. None of them will ever come out and show everything. And to be honest with you, I don't care that they ever do. I'm just demanding that these people see what they helped do. They think they did no wrong. You didn't see me in their comment sections. But yet, if I post a video, a whole lot of them comes over and leaves me all kinds of nasty shit. Thank you, Patricia. Yeah. I just don't know what their deal is. Like, quit getting on there and crying about shit that you helped do to other people when it's done to you. I don't think it should be done to anybody. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's laughable. I don't think it's something we should laugh about because it's not. It gets serious. But it's okay. Follow Jenny and Adrian's lead and go attack other creators and go leave nasty comments and be ignorant and rude. And then say, oh, but woe is me when it happens to me. I'm sorry. I'm just at my wits with it. Like I'm done, you know? Guys, I'm going to mute for 1 second. Okay, sorry. My husband had to say something to me. Listen, Patricia, I don't know who's good. I don't know who's bad. I can tell you I don't feel right about the whole lot of them. You know? Here's another thing Penny was involved in. That's a little over the top and overboard that I actually put a fucking stop to. And that was the handwriting analyst. Remember that? Why is Penny trying to get a handwriting analyst on Chris McDonough's side to read Jody Sue, who has problems from her medical handwriting, to try to set her up that bad? Like, that's the kind of sneaky shit Penny was doing. It's so much more. Like, people didn't even pay attention for the last year and a half. They were all with it. They think that shit's okay until it happens to them. And then they still can't own up in their part and why that shit happens. It happens because the subs allow it. Okay? It happens because you're okay with it when somebody goes on an attack. You're okay with attacking people with a mob mentality until it happens to you. I'm glad somebody cares. And it's not like, it's not right. There's a young fellow from town. He just disappeared, not to be had again. It's been about 5-ish years now. Oh, where, in Canada? You can share the link. I don't know if you could do that in here. Yeah, Patricia, I can't stand a whole lot of them. To be honest with you, they were all involved in that shit. I don't think chasing was until the billboards, until the end of the billboards, until she got on Penny's channel and was calling Lamar with Penny and demanding answers. I know she donated. Hold on 1 sec. I know she donated, but I don't know that she wasn't involved in all kinds of shit, because then she's up on a hill with Adrian and Jenny, and some shit happens and they have body cam again, something else that's hidden. Everybody got to show their receipts, show your body cam and your recordings from when you went to Beach Creek, because that plays into this too. The amount of grimy shit these people have done. Putting Jody Sue's son online, talking about how bad his mom is. Yep. Thank you, September. At Crime Corner with Rena. Hey, love, I didn't see her come in. Oh, hi, Crime Corner. It's a lot. You know? It just sucks when you sit here and you see these people cry about what's going on with them when it's been happening with me for 2 years. Even as of late. I wasn't even part of that marathon. I wasn't in any of them Discords. I don't even know how to work Discord. I signed up for it because I do AI art, which I haven't been doing because I've been dealing with this shit all week. But I'll like go mess around with my AI art and create a Fabrica and a couple other ones too. And you have to have a Discord to do certain things. It's like Chinese to me. I can't even figure it out. Okay? I don't want nothing to do with Discord. To me, it seems like a very evil place. I can honestly say that lots of it. And they all have their hands in it. No reason for them to be going to Rogersville and like it just got too much. Where do you draw the line as a YouTube creator? What's overstepping the line? There has to be boundaries. Like YouTube should set some shit in motion. There needs to be like a petition or something. We're not allowed to use your Cash Apps and PayPals. You're not allowed to dox people at all. You can only cover the crime, and like there needs to be rules in place on YouTube. Unfortunately, there's not. It's just too much. I can't stand when these people. Let me throw her another link. I think I have her blocked. Hold on. Let me go into my dashboard here. Because I'm going to unblock them so they can grab a link. I don't want to yell at them. I just want them to understand you can't get on your channel and cry when you are responsible for doing the same thing to people. Hold on. Boy, my block list has grown in the last couple days. Look at this Janine Mural. She makes 10,000 accounts just to troll me. Hold on. I don't see them on my list. Yeah, I don't know. I think it goes into, somebody mentioned it could go into Google something, and that's where there might be people blocked. Yep. It's always going to continue. All these people got knee deep in shit in a missing child's case that they shouldn't have been a part of. It's nobody's business to go to Beach Creek and investigate the area. You're not a cop. And it makes you look like you're up to something. Yep. I agree. Beezy's was crying September. Beezy knees on the dark room. She's over there. I'm being doxxed. Penny, please show your receipts so Tiffany Marie will stop. I feel bad for them. I do. And it'll probably continue, you know, but they don't understand how they helped that happen to them, nor do they care. They'd rather just harass people, you know, and then when it happens to them, cry about it. Get the fuck out of here. Especially BZs. You know how many comments that bitch has left me? It's disgusting. Poppy the troll. That's another one. Horrible. So don't go over there and cry when something's being done to you that you helped be done to somebody, to other people, all along the road, the whole way down. I guess Tiffany Marie doxed somebody's husband and somebody's grandfather, and, you know, on top of the 7 people she doxed that I counted today. Which I find that a little suspicious too. I didn't even know why she doxed her, what the story was, because I didn't listen to it. But apparently, something about Candace took summer fishing or something on BZ's grandparents' property. But Bees is going, I don't know them. I never seen Summer, but they're fishing on your property. That means they would have to have permission. I don't freaking know. Just more mud, you know, to mess with shit. Just more shit to mess with shit. Oh, September Virgo. Well, I mean, I did once for my AI shit. I didn't understand it, but trust me, I don't ever want to go in no damn Discord. Ever. Ever. That would be, sounds like a very scary place. You know? Lots of shit goes down in Discord and then they bring it over here. They plan attacks on people and, like, you know what? These people need to own up for what they did. Quit sitting on your panel and crying. You put it in motion for your own self to be doxxed. And you know what? I don't agree with any of it, but good for you. I hope it continues. Let's hope they start sending subtle threats to your kids. You know? Being pushed to put something out. Let's hope y'all get court papers and cause stress. Maybe they could tell you how you pushed your husband that committed suicide in front of a train and bring that out and talk about it. All of yins were in all the comments laughing. She's crazy. Yeah, well, it sure is. That's exactly what it is. Like, why can't we just get on here and cover the cases? Talk about the cases. There's no need to go as far as these people go. I am so happy I was not involved in any of that bullshit. There's people coming out of the woodwork I didn't even know was in the Discords and this, that, and the other. I didn't know BZ's was all this deep in it. I didn't even know she was from Tennessee until just last week. Right. Wait, hold on. I'll get back to you, crime. Right. Nothing should be done in Discord. Nothing. I don't even know how to go live on YouTube, laugh out loud, much less Discord. I'm still figuring all this YouTube stuff out, but I hear bad stuff about Discord. Yeah, it is. It's bad. Like, they get over there and they plan attacks on people. And they think it's cute. Like, oh, we're going to do this. It's like, man, I don't know. It's worse than high school shit. You know? It's like being in the high school bathroom smoking cigarettes with your friends. The bad crew. Thank you, Selena. Hit the like button, guys. My head is spinning after today. I'm glad I went to sleep for a while. I figured I'd come on here and address this because I'm sitting over here and I'm laughing. Like, it's funny to me. Maybe not to them, but it's funny to me that they could sit over there and cry about some shit that they help do to other people and they edge on because it's okay. And that person ain't supposed to be mad. When they get mad, they're crazy. Complete attacks by hundreds of people. And then that doesn't even top what they did to Jody Sue. Look at how they're feeling. Imagine how her children feel. You don't hear none of them say sorry, or, like you're over there like, I didn't even know the fake Fed was a real thing. Dude, it's been talked about and talked about and talked about and talked about since October of 2021. There's no way you didn't. Because if that's the case, it just shows how much of a follower you bitches are. You don't even know why you're attacking people. Thank you, September. Just too much. So anyway, since I'm here, what else is there to talk about? I just spent 36 minutes on a rant about these stupid asses. They're all dumb. Every single one of them. And they're all getting caught. They're all getting caught. That's all I can say. Yep. I ain't even listening. I'd go stream them, but they'd probably, they're the boo-hoo type. They'd probably go tell on me. Thank you. I've just had enough of this. And and like today I was feeling bad because the one that was my friend got doxxed by Tiffany. Her real name, she's probably mad at me for putting shit out, but the way they did me, I don't care no more. Like, how about this? I'm brand new. Okay. I've had enough beaten ups. I've taken enough punches. I've done for so many others during this whole case to the point that I got myself in a whole bunch of world of shit. And now I truly believe it was a setup. Like, why? I don't understand it. And Adrian's never come out and told us about Scott's burn book. Like, they were all in this together. All of them. They're sitting there, not me, show your receipts, do this. Why don't y'all just say, okay, this, that, and the other happened, and the one that don't want to say nothing, she's out. It's been months. She's been backed by all these people, being defended by them, refusing to show receipts. And now they're all crying, Penny, please show your receipts so they'll stop beating me up. When they are left to eat themselves, no need to say sorry to them then. That's right. That is exactly right. It's just over with. That's so stupid anymore. Let the TBI, why doesn't somebody, here's my question. All of them are sitting on here, but has any of them called the TBI to report this fake Fed? I did. But have they? Maybe if they called and, said, hey, this is what was going on in the Summers case, this was my part, they might get to the bottom of it. All of them sit on here and complain, but where's the receipts that they called the TBI to report a fake federal agent? I bet you none of them did, right? But they can sit on here and make content about it while this baby's still missing and all this fuckery and games being played, money being collected, passed around, people's mental health being fucked with, people's families being doxxed, cops coming to people's houses, court papers flying. Meanwhile, it's all of them that were in the background of all of this. Just gets to be too much, It just sucks when you see these people sit there and cry, but they don't take responsibility for being part of shit when it happened to other people. None. Instead, they still go on the attack. I'm just so frustrated with it. And I want to point it out. I want people to see it. Otherwise, it'll continue, right? Next week, they'll be going on and doxing people about something completely different. Demanding more receipts and show this and show that. And did you call TBI? Tell me, did any of yins call the TBI to report a fake federal agent that you were involved in discords and you knew what was going on? I bet you none of them did. So quit making content off of it. They can all sit there and cry, but nobody calls the TBI to say, hey, this happened. Yep. Yep. September. They just continue. Thank you, Reapers. And it'll continue. It's not going to stop. This is just the height of things for this week. Next week, there'll be another reason they're on here trashing each other. The sides will switch. This one's will be friends with this one. That one will be friends with that one. They'll be covering each other's asses for another reason. Tracing, Jenny, and Adrian show the body cam footage. Okay? Put out the rest of that call with Linda. Y'all want receipts. None of you can show your damn own when other people ask for them. 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry. Hubby was getting my attention. You know what? They're falling now. Everything's starting to be outed, but the sad thing is that in the process of that, the subs that are new that weren't around back then, and even the ones that don't quite remember that weren't involved that are here to get details about Summer and talk about Summer and keep Summer's face out there, that's the stuff that's being lost, and people don't even know what's going on. So it's just going to continue, and people are here for the drama and to watch the fights. They don't even know what these people, a lot of people don't even know what these people are talking about. They don't understand the names. You know what I mean? Because there was so many of them, and as we hear every day, there's a new name thrown into something that was involved in this. Why? Why so many people? Like, why? You can't tell me something like that wasn't planned, or there was a reason for it. I'm still curious to know why Scott thought it was a great idea at the very last 10 minutes of that marathon to trash it. Because that's what started it. Scott started everything in the very last minutes of that marathon. They're all knee deep in it. And me, as somebody who back then was a sub and watched it go down and now a creator, I have a right to talk about it. And I'm going to. Hi, Julia XOXO. It's fun to listen when karma bites them in the ass. My cheap thrill, right? Thank you. Never ending circle. Yep. And it's just going to continue. We'll talk about it again in another week or two, another 2 weeks. We'll go on to another subject for a little bit. Dawn ain't around on the YouTube no more, so it's giving them content. Me too. And I'm going to take it. I'm taking the content because I have a right to. I've been silenced for a year about this shit. Y'all should have listened to me when they did the very first Google Meet and some shady shit was going on. You can't tell me them people weren't involved. That was shady as fuck. Like the whole thing. I knew what they were trying to do. They were sending out recruits to see who would join them in their group of attackers. You know? Yep, that's right, Julia. Just breathe and watch the karma. That's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Aw, thank you. I think that's the one I meant to. You know, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And you got people lying. I never met this one and talked to this one, but she held a wrench in my channel forever. Come on. They're all back in that shit. I've just had enough. And I am going to talk about it. I'll make all my content about them until the shit stops. They owe me a year of content. Right? They have no clue. Still trying to figure out how they got all this information on my damn kid and why I was getting friend requests from certain people and why one creator who claims to be okay with me is friends with the guy that was. I don't. Still have a lot of questions. Let's put it that way. Where this Baton Rouge got the information on my child. Psych. Psyops. Yeah. Anyways, how are you guys tonight? I swear everyone needs to be punching a freaking time clock so the I didn't card gets played. Yeah, I wasn't involved. Don't dox my husband. Yep. Well, and that's the thing. None of us are going to find Summer anyway. We're YouTubers. Okay? Only the police know what they know. We don't know the full details and what they know. Come on, man. They know every lie Dawn and Candace told. We don't. We can't tell what's real and what's fake. We know Candace left the house twice, right? We know the police were questioning Candace. We know there's shady characters involved. Tim Mullen is weird. His whole part don't even make sense. It's just hard to sit back and watch this. They've all been eating for a year off of it, doing the same thing to other people. So don't sit over there and defend your actions now. It's not right and it's not fair. Don't do it without saying sorry to all the people you guys have doxed and attacked and hurt and allowed that to happen. Because you're all little minions that gotta follow the crowd. It's like they don't even know. They have no clue. None. Sitting on channels. It's really funny to me when you see people like Duchess come into my chat after she sat on Squall's panel for hours while they trashed me. Not once stopping it, but instead including herself into the conversation. Doug, same thing. I never attacked those people. I never said anything about them. The only ones I talked about at that time when all this started, because I was trying to put shit together and find out what the hell was going on, was Benny, Penny, Scott, Gavel, and Adrian. Those are the ones that got me with the Google Meet. I didn't realize how deep this went. But you could clearly see, for those of you that have fallen into their trap, you're dumbasses. Learn how to say no. Quit being a follower. Okay. Yeah, we already read that one. Oh, missed that. Once they go real life and doxing, it needs to happen right back at them. What comes around goes around. Yeah, but that's not a great way to look at it, though, either. I really think it just needs to be called out and say, hey, stop. Because it does hurt people. Like, it put me in real fear for my son's life. And he's an adult. He can stand up for himself. And thank goodness he's like, he has a decent job, so he moves around a lot. So hopefully they don't even know where he is because that's scary to me what they were doing. Very scary. I've never listened to the other drama creators. I haven't that much time to care to listen. It's so mature. It really is. And it's okay to like talk about cases and talk about fun stuff, but the drama, the fighting, the receipts, the behind the shit sneaky shit, the fake feds, the setting Jody Sue up, the complete 24-hour attacks. There was that night they all went live, one right after the other, doing 8-hour live streams, just attacking Jody Sue for 24 hours about Andy, bringing her ex up, allowing her ex to uh, attack her children online. Like, it's just too much, and there's people being forgotten in this too. Shay's another one. It's not fair to so many. Okay, where was I? Totally agree. They go that pack mentality when it happens to them, though. Yep. It's crybaby shit. They're all over there, not me. I mean, it's like there's an experiment going on to test to see how a hauler will react to a missing child, just to see if it would catch media. I'm not saying it is, but I have wondered. Yeah, I've had many major different, like, this can't be real shit moments, you know? Yep, I agree. Unfortunately, they may just need that fear into them to get into them, though, to get them to stop. Yeah, well, they have it now, you know? They need to quit going in groups and mobs and going into people's chats and in their comment section and attacking, because that's not fair, especially if you don't even know the whole story. You know, they're all sitting there like, oh, we don't even know why we did it. I wasn't there. I don't remember, but I was in AB's discords. Fuck. These people, man. And they're all grown ups. Like, they are all grown ups with families and children, doxing each other. Like I said, the group of bad girls sitting in a girl's bathroom smoking cigarettes, like they think they own the fucking school. You know what I mean? Like, and then when the shit hits the fan, they're all woe me. It doesn't make sense. I think a lot of us has questioned, but you know why? Because YouTube made us question. They've put all these things in motions. I have to question why. Like, does it lead back to summer? This fake Fed stuff? People are like, I don't even know why it's important. Well, it's important because they were using it for trickery on Jody Sue, the neighbor of a missing child who made herself public. And I'm still not quite understanding what this fake Fed even did, except for send some money, lots of money. That's another thing they just said on that panel. They was like, oh, was she in it to get money? No, it can't be that, which is why it has to be deeper. Because she was sending money. Like, she just helped Cam and Allie before she passed away, apparently, with hundreds of dollars. She was sending Jody Sue money. So how is she making money? That's what's so fishy about it. Here's this crazy woman pretending to be a fake FBI agent, and up until even this year was sending money to content creators and Jody Sue, and she wasn't here to make money. Yeah, she apparently, that's what she says. She says she was. Like, These are not mature adults. Mature adults have careers and are productive in society. Humanity is gone. Yes. And even if not careers, like it's okay to be a stay at home mom or whatever, because that's what I've been, But to do things with your life rather than bullying people and thinking it's cool to act like this on the internet in a missing child's case. It's sad because it's driven a lot of creators away, the good creators that actually did keep Summer's name out there. You know, the attacks are real. Like they've attacked so many people. Do you guys remember? I talked to her until recently in my inbox because more crazy shit, you know? But that Lisa or whatever her name was that Country Kitchen? I don't think it was. I think she had a different name. But she like faked her death for a while during Summer's case because of the attacks on her. Yeah, I think it's more than money. I think, like, honestly, I've had like theories. Now, let me say it's speculation that they're all in some trade shit where they're making money and doing something really illegal behind the scenes. And that's what I've been trying to uncover this week, because it doesn't make sense. Where does Benny get all this money? He doesn't want to show his lawsuit papers. It isn't like the week before he was saying, yeah, I have a lawsuit next week. My case is finally going to court for my back from 20 years ago, and I'm going to get all this money. No. And Benny's a big mouth. He tells us everything. So it didn't make sense that all of a sudden all this money appears and he's offering money for a reward for Summer. And I think as an audience, we deserve a receipt of where that money came from. I feel like it's something else. You know? I feel like they're all in the background doing day trading and trading like there's something going on. Stock, maybe buying stock in AB's business illegally or something. And it's scary. And I want to know why. Like I noticed again today, Vet Girl, she's in the same chat as Penny. The one that throws out, one of the ones that throw out all the money. They follow Penny around, they throw out the money. Nobody's thrown out money since I've mentioned it, though. Notice that? But there she was, same chat as Penny. I pay attention to that shit now. You know? I can see what's going on. It is very strange that Penny's using other people for protection and doesn't go to her own channel and show things, start to finish. Yep. There's a bunch of crimes. Yep. You know, they all did something here in their own trouble. Benny gained from it. How many others did? And it's all people that have been on top of that hill or so involved in this case, driving around, people with Chase. Look at the people that are connected to it. So Tiffany can't sit here and tell me, oh, I don't know nothing. She lies to me. And then she goes and deletes all the comments so it don't look stupid. You know what one of the comments was she deleted? Was I stand 100% behind you, Crystal. Do what you got to do. I want to bury these bitches. Yeah. That's why she deleted the comments. It's just ridiculous. These people always show other people's parts, but not theirs. And I'm just here calling it out. I wasn't involved in it. I researched it. Yep, rewards for bad behavior. I still find it funny. Don was trying to make a donation to charity with his father's stolen credit card months after he stole it, after Summer went missing. That bothers me. They're all collecting money in Chase's son's Cash App. Sending money. I don't think it's crisis actors. I think Summer's really missing. I don't know what happened to her. I don't know if the parents are involved, if she was abducted, but I think all these YouTubers got involved in it and they all did something illegal around it. You know, the only thing that throws me off and makes me feel like it could have something to do with Summer is the whole squall thing and the FBI. The FBI to me is still very confusing. And it's not she was here to make money because she was giving money, big amounts of money. Jody Sue, so what? So what? She sits over there and calls somebody a floppy burger. What is that? Their houses weren't robbed, right? Their kids weren't brought out on the internet for mom to hear talk shit on. There's no excuse for their behavior. I don't care what Jody Sue does. Jody Sue's threats are nothing like their threats. Nothing. Jody Sue's talking about words. So what? I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say to me sticks to you. You know? You learn that when you're a kid. It's called being an adult, getting up, sucking it up, walking away. There's no reason for it. Two wrongs don't make a right. Okay. Doesn't matter who bullies who. That her bullying is nothing like theirs. Nothing. And I mean, and she still could be involved in shit too. I don't know. I'm so confused. Yep. Scamming under the tables. There's something going on. There's creators that are gaslighting and driving the narrative. Yep. For money. That's what's sad about it. It is sad. Sometimes you do feel like this cannot be real, but to be honest with you, Summer has not been found. She was real. We've seen pictures of her. We know she existed, right? Like, and she's been lost in all of it over money and greed and YouTube power and who can get the bigger channel and how can we attack people. They make it worse. This is a missing child of Sunny Soul, her innocence. You know, you're just taking away from her innocence further with the crimes you guys are committing online. They are using YouTube for some sort of crime. To me, that's black and white. All right, let's see. Gaslighting cannot be real. I thought it was supposed to be another money making Carly Trent situation, but Summer accidentally got overdrugged and died. Could be. But the only thing is with the Carly Trent, she wasn't drugged. She was taken straight from school. You know? And you know what? I read something nobody said. I think that Gary Simpson actually passed away in jail. I see like an obituary for him. I don't even think he's alive anymore. And that is strange. You know? Yep, and that's okay. An idea, a theory, either way, everybody's welcome to have their own opinions and what they think happened. I think it's really cool to sit here and talk about our own opinions. You know, I'd like to get to that. Like, just sit here and talk, theorize, make sure we let people know that it's theories and go through this and see, hey, this could have happened, that could have happened without the drama, without the bullshit, without doxing people, without hurting people. You can have those conversations. These people have gone extremely too far. More than extremely. And they're all in knee deep in some money bullshit. That's my opinion. It's there. You can see it. This one throwing money in the chats for this amount of money and like $200 super chats every night. That vet girl follows. She goes to chat room to chat room to chat room. Here's $100 for you. Here's $100 for you. It's always following behind Penny. Why? Who is she? Yep, lost over and over. I'm missing so many comments. Okay. Yeah, I know that case. Yep. They found her. That's still not. Yeah, there was two arrested, right? Or was that the other girl? There was two girls at the same time. Okay, let's see. Lost over and over. Yes, he did pass away. I'd like to know how. I never looked into the hows. Killed off right before he was supposed to go to court for the real trial for prison. Yep. Yes, I know that, but I'm talking about all this fuckery and the laws that we have all broken and ain't locked up. I'm just like, this can't be real. Yeah. Like, it's weird to me that a fake Fed hasn't actually been arrested. It's even weirder to me that these people sit on here and cover it, but none of them have called TBI about the fake Fed. Guys, my daughter just came in from her concert. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry guys. My daughter's upset because she got home late and she has to be at work in the morning. You hear her bitching. Hold on. Okay. She works for my sister and she thinks I can magically make things happen. She has to do things herself. I can't do them for her. That's all. She went to the Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa concert tonight. Okay, where we at? I'm sorry. Okay, we read that one. Yes, I know that, but I'm talking about all this fuckery in the laws. Yep, we read that one. Alexia September is another little girl from the area that was missing for a few days last year. And when they found her, just look it up. It's an interesting case. I'm in a bunch of groups. Maybe I'll grab some stuff and cover it one day. That's a misdirection. There's ones right now bashing you, but you're looking over their heads, looking as far back as you can see. AB is not in his character ever call a SWAT or welfare check. Yeah, I don't know if AB did it. I really think it was Benny that did it. I do. You know, or someone else. It bothers me a lot with the shit they've been doing with my son. You know, that's the thing that kills me. That's the most scariest thing. And that's why I come on here like a bitch this week. Like, that's enough. I had people, like, you guys don't understand. It's even hard to explain. I did a live on it, it has better detail. You know, they made me look insane. Like, they have somebody from Kingsport, friends with somebody that my ex used to go to school with, my son's father, a year after they doxed my son. And these people were friend requesting me, not answering my messages. And it just got real scary for me for a minute. Like, I thought somebody was going to come hurt myself or my child. And my child don't live here and he's an adult, but that shit's not funny, you know? And Tragedy Pimps was friends with them. Like, it's just, it doesn't make sense because she's on my Facebook and I can see her mutual friends. She said she was going to look into it, you know, and do some research on it. So let's see what she comes up with. Could just be they friended her to confuse me. I don't want to accuse or blame her of anything because I don't think she's like that. You know what I mean? But it does get scary, especially when they're doxing your children. You know, like dox me all you want. I dox myself. I do that on purpose so that they can't dox me. I'm very, like, people say, oh, she doxed herself. No, I do it on purpose. There's a reason I do that. And it's because I've watched these people attack everything bad in somebody's life. So I figured when I come out here, it's better to tell you all upfront and personal about all the bad in my life so that they can't use it against me. Because I've been accused of pushing my husband who unalived himself in front of a train. I've been attacked for him unaliving himself. I've been accused of causing him to unalive himself. Like, I got children to him. Yeah, they're adults. They're 22 and 24 years old, but they watch my channel and they see that and it hurts. And now they've had to back away from watching my channel. So, you know what I mean? Like, they don't understand. They hurt whole families. Nobody understands why I'm so mad and been acting crazy for a year. It's like they bully you off the YouTube. You're not allowed to have your own opinions. You're not allowed to go your own direction. You're not allowed to research things differently than them. You're not allowed to call them out on their bullshit, but they're allowed to call you out. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. And I'm not sitting here boo-hooing. It's just I need an end to it for my own personal life. I should not feel like my children are in harm. Ever. And it was Adrian that had this girl doxing my kid. That's unfucking forgivable. You know? Let's get back to some comments. Was in Hawkins County the main investigators into Summers' case. They have given permission to all the scheming and scammers and free reign to do as they please. Well, Earl, quit making that dog crazy. Sorry, hold on. My husband's in the background playing with the dog, and he was just pouncing all over the place. Okay, so, but anyways, back to what I was saying. It's just that they find it, like they don't even understand why I was out here. It needed to be an end. And I'm not going to be bullied away from YouTube because I know I can make videos and I can get information out and I can talk to people and I should be allowed to do that. YouTube is a public platform for everybody on the earth. It's not just for them. Right? Hey, Jasper, put him outside for a little bit. Sorry. And it's like they got to be the leaders of everything. Like, you can't have a channel. Oh my God, you might take one of my subs. Let's attack this one this week. And now here I am in the drama, talking about it, creating it still. And that's not exactly what I want to do, but I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm enjoying this a little bit. It's nice to tell Tiffany Marie to go fuck herself. And my friend Gary. I'm sick of it. I'm supposed to cower, You feel like that little lost kid in grade school. They're allowed to go online and make you look like you're absolutely insane. That isn't the case. Oh, thank you, September. Yeah, you know what? He sleeps all day like us. And then he gets up at night and he starts doing crazy things. And that's what he's doing. But he's so big. Like, he's only 4 months old, and I swear I got to make another video and put it out so you guys can see how big he's gotten already. He's huge. And Huskies really talk. Like, he just wants to talk all day long. It's so cute. And they howl when they talk. It's like, woo, woo, woo. We're falling in love with them. That's for sure. Yeah, how can Sheriff Lawson be investigating when his own son is a RSO, CSO? Yeah, I agree. Like, there's a lot of strange things in this case, but you have to have trust in the TBI, and if not the TBI, the FBI, right? I just keep going back to, like, when you watch trials, it really opened my eyes a lot. When I was watching Letitia and Valo's case, I was listening to the card team members testify in both cases, and they put a lot of work and detail into things. Like, I don't see why they would give Ronnie Lawson a pass. You know, I just think that this is a huge case. I think there's either one more to it or they can't pinpoint something. Like, it's just so confusing. It really is. All the arrests, though. Okay. I will speak my truth if anyone asks, and Candace knows. I don't know who you are. If you have a truth to speak, you're welcome to. I read that. That's a lot of animals. How do you keep up? I have one dog and two cats. We had more cats at one time, though. My son's moving in and he got two cats. I'm trying to talk him into getting rid of them. I don't know what I'm going to do. That's going to be four cats with two babies. I don't care. It's all right. They just got to get them fixed because my doors, you got kids, they come in and out. Animals get out. Just get them fixed. That's all I want. But she has never, in my opinion, led me down a false path. She could just certainly not be telling me everything, but what she does, I see true from day one. Yeah, I've had a lot of moments, okay, that I have believed that Candace is genuine, okay? But I've also had moments where I believe Candace is not genuine. Like, for instance, the whole she left the house twice. But that's the thing, those aren't details we're supposed to know. That's for law enforcement. And that's the type of shit that everybody speculates on, and then rumors circulate, and people take it as fact. And it's never been mentioned by law enforcement or on the news, but YouTube runs with it. And it's like, I'm reporting the facts. No, you're not. You know? Like, for instance, Cam in his tent. He ran that and ran that and ran that and ran that. Like, why aren't the cops looking at this? How does he know that they didn't? Or how does he know they didn't clear that? Or, you know what I mean? Like, he just keeps, it's a fact. That tent was there. Okay, we know the tent was there, but it's not a fact that it had anything to do with Summer. Until Ellie comes out and tells us that tent had something to do with Summer. And then all kinds of rumors circulate around the tent, and this one owned it, and that one did this, and it was Jody Sue's son, and you know what I mean? Like, it just, and they report it as fact, and it's not freaking fact. It is your opinion and your speculation that this tent is there and that it could have been used for something, but it's not fact that it was used for something. Do I find it a little bit shady? Yeah. But it doesn't mean it's a fact. For all we know, that could have been Dawn and Candace's boys' tent. Maybe they had a clubhouse, you know? Could have been a setup. Cam, you could have gone there 10 minutes before you recorded it and set it up. Like, the police never came out and said, hey, there's a tent. Don't report shit as a fact if it's not a fact. We have no clue, Julia. Cam found a tent in the woods and went around and claimed that it had something to do with Summer. Could have. You know, I'm not saying it didn't. I'm just saying it's not fact. That was just an example I was using because it was the first thing that came to my mind. You know? Small MP. I'm an open book. If I can't answer, I will. And if I can't, I will say why. Are you a relative or a friend to Candace? Are you local or away? How about that? I just don't want to make assumptions that somebody's guilty that's not when somebody else is guilty. I'm done doing that. You know? Yeah, it's fun to research and look and talk, but we got to find a better way of doing it. There has to be, like, for instance, I like looking at maps, but now when I look at maps, I feel like I'm doxing everybody, and I am, you know? But that's the fun part of researching. But you can't go real life and contact the people that you're looking into and accuse them of things and demand that they come up on your channel and talk. And how, you know what I mean? Like, it goes too far. There's got to be a line drawn. There has to be a line drawn. The doxing has gotten extremely unreal. I agree. I'm one of those people that can feel however one I can read people, can shake someone's hand and know if they are good or bad. Yeah, I think I have pretty good intuition too. And that's why I walked away from it. I didn't involve myself. You know, the very second that Google Meet went down, there's no reason for somebody to be inside of a Google Meet sleeping on a black screen. You shouldn't even be there. You know, how long were you there before me? What were you? And then Squad acting shady after Benny leaves the room. It was just really, really strange to me, and I didn't like it. And I felt like I was being recruited for something, you know? And I said no, because I'm adult enough to get up and walk away from a situation I feel doesn't look good. And I'm glad I did. I made a very good choice. And now all these people are eating the shit they spit out. So let them go. Like I said earlier, it's called being your own person. If you got a bad gut feeling, don't do it. I'm a mom. I have children I have to worry about. I don't want to put my children inside of a situation where I've done something bad and I take myself away from them or I get them harmed. You know, it's a missing child. When people are calling you being fake and weird and sleeping, and Penny's always involved. That's the thing. Like, I agree with TM and Benny. I feel like Penny is the head of the dragon here. You know, and there's TM. I'm sticking up for Linda. She has no clue because TM doesn't research. She has no clue who Linda connects to family wise, you know, like, not good people. All of it's funny. All of it. A lot of it is fake. I'm not saying Linda had anything to do with anything. I don't know that to be fact. But I find it shady. She's up talking about she smells a nasty smell. I'm not going to say what it was, you know? I find it funny that she babysits Dawn's employees' kids, and now all these, you know, you have all these Dawn's employees getting arrested. I find it funny that she knew Chase, from what I understand. I don't know that to be fact. I have to find it. Everything goes in circles all the time. You don't know. Man, there's so many things I get confused, you know, because it doesn't even make sense to me, and that's because I wasn't involved in it. I wouldn't do that, you know? I'm so far from local. I'm on the west coast of Canada. I consider her my friend till otherwise. And that's good. I'm glad Candace has people there behind her. I'm not here to rip Candace a new asshole. I don't think I ever have been. You know, if anything, I've sent some information to Dawn. I do think that she's sus, you know, but that doesn't mean that that's true. That is just my opinion. And I think if she's not guilty of anything, she needs friends, you know? So it's good for those of you. Because I'm a content creator and because I've seen all the fuckery that these people have done surrounding this case, it's not going to be me that has these parents of a missing child on my channel, because they've already muddied the waters themselves. Dawn with his N-word, fighting with people, switching stories, changing stories. He don't know Tim, now he knows Tim. They met making bread, now they met this. You know what I mean? So I just feel to save, for safety of my my channel, not children, for safety of my channel and for Candace's safety, it's better that I don't use those parents to exploit Summer. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that I think Candace is guilty by any means. It doesn't mean I think Dawn is guilty by any means. It doesn't mean I think Jody Sue is guilty by any means. I just think that when I put something out, I have to make sure I've learned, okay, that I don't base it as fact, because anything I put out is fact, and I do not want to harm innocent people further. And when you don't know who's guilty and who's not, that's hard to do. Now, in my opinion, it's okay to speculate and talk about it and give your reasonings why, but it's not okay to go real life, contact these people. I mean, Seriously, if she did harm her child, think about this. If she did harm her child and she's capable of doing that, or Dawn capable of doing that, why would you want to be around them? Why? It doesn't make sense. Like, don't you have children and a heart? Like, and not just that, but why do you want to cause harm to other people around the area? Why do you want to go there and disrupt it? This is a neighborhood that already has a missing child, and you, as a YouTube creator or a stranger, going to that neighborhood and just causing more chaos. Any one of them YouTube creators could be the kidnapper. They don't know them people in real life, and you're bringing them into a community with a missing child. Imagine how scary that has to be for all those people to be coming there in groups, alone, driving through, taking pictures, just strangers. You're tormenting that community further, and it's not right. You got Benny running down the hill with bear spray, threatening people, fights outside, Dawn claiming there's a gunfight between psychics. Holy shit. If all that stuff was really going on, imagine what the rest of that community, the innocent locals in that community, are feeling. It's not normal. And it shouldn't be happening. And it's so strange that it is, And none of them even care. And they're over there taking body cam footage and, oh, yeah, something shady happened, but we're not going to tell you about it. We're just going to walk away. It seems like they found somewhere and they're hiding her or something. Not really, but you know what I mean. It just doesn't make sense. I keep lighting this damn cigarette. They got this shit in these cigarettes and it makes them go out, and I hate it. All right. Hold on. I was on this one first. Everyone is sus, but because I lost a child and I got a hold of her before the rumor mill started for me, I cannot be her friend. That's understandable, you know? 100%. But I'm not going to be the channel that's going to attack. I can talk, I can give you my theories, but I can do it in a decent manner. I don't have to go on the attack and go to Dawn's job and get them fired. And man, they helped create, if those parents are innocent, let's just look at this and say if they are innocent, YouTube helped create for Dawn and Candace to hold their addictions, get on here, and make asses out of themselves instead of getting help. And now, not only did they lose Summer, but they lost their boys. And that's the tragedy at the end of this. It's not just one child that has been affected, it's four. And then you throw in the neighbors and Jody Sue's children. Like, think about what these people have done, and myself included, but I quit. And I quit early on, and I apologized, and I stopped doing that shit. I'm not saying what I did was right, but you can see it. And as an adult, you know what's right and what's wrong. And what all of these creators did, it's wrong. And none of them want to owe up to it. It's just demand receipts, fighting with each other, not taking responsibility, not liking being doxxed. While they helped to dox, whether they did the actual doxing or not, they egged it on. They were in the comments making threats. And it's not just me. It's not just my channel. I've seen it done to so many others. Like, remember Trainwrecked? She was hysterical, funny, innocent. She was attacked. It's just so many. And it's not fair. And it's over. And it's all under the name of a missing child. None of this is love. None of this brings us closer to answers. If anything, it makes it worse and farther. None of them should have got involved in this. And whatever money laundering scheme they got going on behind the scenes, I hope they all get busted. Every single one of them. I'm going to have to come to a point here where I quit reporting it, because I'm not saying I don't want to be a drama channel. It's funny, I want to entertain you guys. I want to talk about the cases, but I don't want to make it as serious as this has been. This has been very serious, I kind of just want to do my own thing and want to be left alone and move on. And it's making it very hard for me to keep Summer's face out there because of all of the attacks. And because there's so many other people covering it, the case is diluted. People are fighting. Like, what do you cover? Do you cover their fights? What is there to cover? What actual new facts do we have that we could cover? What actual things can we go over that has not been gone over 100 million times? I say share Summer's picture, give her information and details, and move on. Every day, share her picture every day, you know? But there has to come a point where this ends and they quit muddying the waters in this case, and we leave it to the TBI and law enforcement. No YouTube creator should have ever gotten this deep into the Summer Wells case, or any case for that matter. Just my opinion. I don't know if you guys agree with me or not, but that's where I'm at. Yeah, it's a dopamine rush. Yep.
Mom.
1 second, guys. Okay, my daughter's in crisis mode tonight. Teenagers. Not really crisis mode. She's tired. She's bitchy. She got to work in the morning and don't want to, and there's nothing I can do about that. She wants me to call my sister at 2:44 in the morning and call off for her. No, honey, not how life works. All right. Dawn said he showered with Summer, and Summer's bed was their bed. The house was horrifying. It was, you know, and that's what I'm saying. That's the sad truth of this. You have to look at the details of the case. Again, it's speculation. Like I just don't even know. This case is overwhelming. Yep, major anxiety. That's all I need to know. They needed Summer gone. She was getting too old and spoke. Yeah. I mean, it could be, you know? I don't want to state that as fact, but it's definitely something that could have happened, you know, as opinion. I believe the boys made their own minds up. Sure, they had plenty to say that would suggest CPS wouldn't let them go back. Yeah. I think it's just a mixture of things, you know? I mean, Dawn and Candace are users. That's the sad truth of all of this. We've all seen it. We've seen their addictions play out on YouTube, but we've also seen, that's what I mean by I wouldn't have them on my channel because I wouldn't want to parade that. You know what I mean? It's actually very sad. And there are 4 children that their lives have been torn apart. In my opinion, they lived like that every day of their life, anxiety and fear, you know. But imagine now they don't know what happened to their sister and they have to go look at online and see, oh my God, like they set this up. There was a fake Fed and these people were doing this and doing that. It's not going to help them in the long run. And they are all what? Teenagers, like preteens. The youngest one has to be 11 now. The other one, 14, 15, 13, 14, 15. Like, you know, they're between 12 and 15 years old. And it's sad for them because they probably can't even get on YouTube without seeing all of this mess. They're at the age where kids go on there and they watch shorts and they watch funnies, and you know what I mean? It's not good for those kids. Like, not only did you hurt Dawn and Candace, but you hurt three other boys in the process. And not only did you hurt Jody Sue, but you hurt Summer. Like, you've really overindulged, over involved yourself into this case. And now there are things that cannot be unseen and unheard that them boys are going to have to face daily for the rest of their lives. And you just added to their emotional distress. That's just my point of it. You know, that's why I don't want to go on the attack of Dawn and Candace and hurt any more people. And it's not because I don't think they're guilty. It's because until the police say that, we shouldn't add more emotional stress to the children that are alive and well, that have to see this play out for the rest of their lives and be curious what happened to their sister, you know? And then imagine if it does come out that Dawn and Candace did do something to Summer, then they got to deal with that. So it is abuse. I agree. I'm not saying it isn't, but it doesn't mean that we have to further abuse them, you know? And all this shit on YouTube, it just further abuses them. And it's so sad. It is so sad. I couldn't imagine being them boys. My heart bleeds for them. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I have learned this is not a place for any family to come to for help. All people want to do is get the story and rip you to shreds. Yep. Thank you, September. And I hope a lot of other people will start to see that too. I'm just trying to use my voice to point it out. You know, this wasn't my job in the beginning, but I somehow ended up, but didn't end up in all the fuckery that they've all gotten themselves into. And I'm here to call it out. Like, this needs to end. There's so many victims that they have created that they don't even realize that they've done it. It's sad. I gave her whatever you about that. Oh, I totally know. That is why I say we are friends unless I find out it was her. Right. And I do think, like, I'm happy, and I'm not sticking up for Daisy and them because they've done some wild ass shit on their channel, you know? But I'm happy as YouTubers with everything that was going on that Candace does have a support team just in case she is innocent, you know? I think everybody needs a support team. We don't know that she's guilty. We don't know that she's innocent. But we have to look at that. And I think people need to quit fucking Candace over, number one. You know? I do agree with that. Like I said, my friend, the one that was doing all my research with her sock accounts, she had reached out to Candace and she was in contact with Candace. And I might have played a part in breaking Candace's heart yesterday. But that's okay because this lady's fake. You know what I mean? And I think it's better that it's out there than not being out there. I don't own a lake. I never met Summer Wills. I do not live in Hawkins County. I live near Nashville. You have me confused with someone else. Didn't you just say that on your channel about somebody fishing at your dad's pond or something? I would like to know why you have spent this last 2 years attacking me. Do you want a link? I'd like to know why you come over to every single one of my videos. I don't come to your shit. I hope you've listened to some of this live prior. You know? Okay, well I maybe I misinterpreted something. Wasn't BZ's. I don't know. Oh, Nana. Okay. I knew somebody over there, you know? Hold on. Just know my daughter's having a conniption fit, so I might have to jump off in about 20 minutes here. I sent the link. I don't even care about the porn thing. That's not why I'm here tonight. I was just talking about it at the beginning of this because this has been so freaking chaotic and crazy. And I'm sick of being bashed. When people don't even know what the fuck they're bashing me for. They don't even know why I'm mad and why all this started. In my opinion. Or they do, and they thought that it was okay until it was done to them. Did she get the link? And I don't want to scream and yell. That's not why I'm here. I just want this shit to end on my part. I don't care what y'all do to each other. Eat each other. The truth is coming out. You know what I mean? Everybody's showing their true selves. Hold on, let me. We feel you accused us of things we had no part of. But y'all did. That's what you're not understanding. Adrian's over there with Baton Rouge in the comments, doxing my child, and yins are all thumbs up in it and liking it and being okay with it and spreading it and laughing, CZ the Mafia King or whatever. Yins are all in them comments and you're okay with it. At no point did any of you say, please don't dox her child.
Hold on a second.
Right? So that's going with it. You had a part in it. At least when it came to me. I don't know why she got down. She need another link. There's no Andrea. I'm talking about Adrian and Jenny. Karama Mama, Sassy Mama, and Jenny. That's what I'm talking about. You guys followed them around while they trashed me for days. You don't understand the lengths that this has gone to with my own personal family. The subtle threats that have been sent my way. The setups. You guys have no idea because you never bothered to listen to what happened. Instead, you followed the crowd and was okay with it. I said that you said you were going to research it, tragedy, and that I trusted that you would, that guy that friended you on Facebook with the guy down with the two. You know who I'm talking about. I said that you said you had no part of it and that you were going to research it and get back to me. That's what I was speaking about. I didn't mean to go on an attack. You've never been in their comments. You've never been in any of their comments. You've never been in Jenny's comments. You've never been in Adrian's comments. You've never been in Scott's comments. You've never been in nobody's comments. There's a whole group of people that were trashing me, and not one of you stopped it. Instead, I start getting the threats and the nasty comments and messages. Nobody sat back to listen to my side of the story. It's she's crazy. She put out a rooster video. Nobody. Not one person sat back to listen to me. I'm not confused, Joe Ellen. All of these people are in the comments all over. They have been involved in this YouTube community. Not one of them stopped it. They seen it. You come over here. You're lying. You're doing this. You're doing that. It's just the nasty comments. People coming into my comments, subs, kill yourself. We don't want you to live no more. You don't deserve to be here. Summer's first anniversary. I made the most beautiful video. I have people coming into my chat. You don't deserve to cover summer. What the hell are you doing here? Get off the internet. After hours and hours of preparation for that day, you have no clue.
All right, sorry about that. I was having technical difficulties.
Okay, thank you, tragedy. It's fine. And I don't want to fight with people no more, BZs, but do you understand? Like, you guys are being doxxed. I didn't mean to come over there rude. But you guys are being doxxed and crying about it when this has been going on with other creators this whole time.
Yeah, I don't agree with it. I've never agreed with doxing. I've never doxed anyone. I don't agree with it. That's what we were talking about if you were watching earlier in the stream.
That's what I said you were talking about.
We're talking about how people shouldn't be doxing people. Keep it
Right.
on YouTube. You got a problem with me? We can handle it here. You want to make fun of me or I want to make fun of you? That's one thing. But you don't go after people's family. You don't go after... No, wait. Hold on. You don't go after people's family. You don't go after people's friends. You don't go in real life. You don't go fuck with people's jobs. You don't fuck with people that have missing children's families. You don't go real life. I've never been about real life. I don't know what you thought I have done in your chats. I have never disrespected you in your chat. I've only been in your chat maybe
Not
like
my chat, my
two times.
sections.
Only recently, just recently. And that's because I didn't like some of the things that you had said about us.
About what?
Us in general. You accused Poppy, my friend, which by the way, Poppy the good troll, don't go after nobody. And you came at her ugly as fuck for no reason.
She has been in my chat, in Jenny's,
no,
everybody's, all of you guys. Listen, here's what I'm going to say.
Yes, we can chat wherever we want. We can chat where we want. That's part of it. We could chat where we want.
I'm not saying you can't chat, but you're chatting on the comments where they're doing these things.
Doing
like
what
all of their subs are going over on these channels and commenting like it's funny. Baton Rouge, she left in Adrian's comments, my son's information.
I don't know anything about any of that.
Were over there. All of these subs were over there like, yeah, get her, go dox her, go do this. Do you understand? And it has caused a ton of chaos. I am getting threats.
But that has nothing to do with us. We didn't do that.
But you agreed with it. You didn't stop.
Did I? Did I agree with it? I just said I don't agree with doxing. I don't know anything about what you're talking about. I don't know who Baton Rouge is. I don't know any of that.
Right. So why are you in my comments hating on me? What did I say that
I didn't comment and hate on you. It was probably something you said that was triggering.
She doesn't even know. That's what I'm saying. Do you see?
No, you probably said something triggering. Why don't you go back? Go back and read it to me. I don't know. I comment in a lot of things, but I don't. But I do not dox people. So you cannot put that shit on me.
I didn't
say don't support people.
I didn't say you doxed me. That's not what I was saying. What I was saying was when these subs start following people around and agreeing with their attacks on people, that helps further the issue when you didn't even know that my son was doxed.
I had no idea.
Right.
I had no idea.
But yet you went against me because you were on their side. You can't even tell me why you don't like me. Why don't you like me?
I never had an issue with you until you started talking shit about us.
I said all subs. All subs.
No. Okay, well, you were talking shit on my friends. You were talking shit on AB.
Your friends. Your friends.
Yes.
And AB. The people that doxed me. Do you see what you're
saying?
saying?
AB doesn't dox you. AB never doxed you.
No, but AB sat on his shit and trashed me for absolutely no reason. Do you know why he trashed me?
What did he trash you about? He didn't agree with what you're saying or doing? He does that with everyone.
No, it was a little more than that. Go back and listen. You don't.
Okay. Do you not remember the first night you were there and you were all up in the chat? I don't think it went very bad. And then what? Then you started talking crazy about shit.
The first night, I never left baby's chat.
First of all, you've accused Jody Sue of doing shit, Benny doing shit, Tiffany doing shit, all these people doing fuck shit. By the way, I don't 100% disagree with you because I don't like Tiffany or Benny. They're all about fuck shit. But you've been all up in their business trying to buddy with them. I don't know what to tell you. If you got people coming at you, I have no idea who it is. No clue.
Yeah, and you don't know why. But you don't like me and you can't tell me why.
I don't know why. I don't know you to dislike you. I think you honestly have been overly thinking about this shit.
Wait, listen, this is what she's saying. It was okay for me to be, okay?
Together, I guess. Things that stand out to me and something that I caught. First thing, it's not going to take us very long. It was the very first thing, the first words that came out of her mouth pretty much screwed over the genuine nature of that entire presentation. And we're going to get there, but fret not. I gotta give you the first test tonight. I went through and I watched too much of Doug yesterday. Way too much. It's like, thank God he wasn't at the Improv every night. Like, especially an SNL type of thing. But anyway.
My police work, okay?
Mm-hmm. I don't think you understand his humor.
Fucking done. What's up, Andy Bernard? That Crystal is a wacko. Andy Bernard, if that's the real one, that's funny. I'm not up here calling her a wacko, but she would come across as a bit questionable in this. That's why I'm questioning whether or not she's having a mental health crisis. But in effect, in a nutshell, Crystal is doing, in all packed up into one, in this particular live stream, she's the one doing what it is that she's claiming other people are doing to her. And it's a no-brainer in that sense. Watch.
I'm going to fast forward because he gets really nasty. Okay? Dun, dun, dun.
Now, a lot of this, it's not that long because a lot of it she's on hold. You're going to hear Crystal reference this research that she's doing and all the efforts that she's putting in to literally find Summer Wells. Like one equals the other. No, you are lacking self-awareness and where you are right now. This is YouTube, man. That comes a little later on.
Like, this is enough. Let me remind you all, this is the night I was swatted. Okay? I wish I never ran into these people.
She's going to call the cops.
I don't play that shit. Not at all.
She doesn't play it. But
yeah. Now because y'all did that, I don't know if it was real or not.
Now, all of a sudden, so she's already talking in circles a little bit, but that's not the point. She's going to get to a point very shortly and say, I'm going to call, because you did that to me, I'm going to call and do this. That's like admitting a crime right there, by the way, Crystal, for next time.
Power's going out. I don't know why. If my power goes out, call 911 immediately. I think it's storming. Let me check it. The way they bombarded me earlier today.
Bombarded you? That's fucking awesome. She's got some made up words there. When you're making up bullshit, you have to slip in some made up words as well, because you're trying to fool a certain level of mind.
Like that little statement right there, you're making up bullshit. You're making up bullshit. I am seriously terrified for the life of my child. Okay? And I'm making up bullshit. And you're okay with that? You can't put a stop to that? Hold on, let me unmute you. That's okay? You agree with that? AB's your friend. You can't get on there. You can't get on there and say,
Who swatted you? Who swatted you?
Benny, I think. I don't know.
Why would Benny swat you?
I don't know.
No one cares that much to swat you. What the fuck?
But now the swatting didn't happen.
So I'm just saying.
This is what I'm saying.
I'm just saying,
There's
how
a
do we know?
CCR number. I put it in my live. Go watch it. You can call Pittsburgh Police and
I
find
don't
out that it was
care.
real.
I don't care to call
That's
Pittsburgh
the
Police. It's
problem.
not my
This
business.
is why I don't care if I trash you. How about this? Kick
I
rocks
don't give a
and
shit
suck
if
a
you
dick.
trash me or not.
Bye. There. That's the shit I'm talking about. Those are her friends. She's involved in the discords, but it had nothing to do with nothing, right? And now she's over there crying because she was doxxed. You shouldn't go real life, but it's okay to do it to me because that's her friend. This is the shit I'm talking about. Peace, bitch. Plain and simple. That's what it comes down to. These people are troublemaking minions that gotta follow everybody around because they're their friends. Do you think that man would be there for you in real life at any time? If you said something about him, he would do the same thing to you. Okay? But that's your friend. Why did I kick you? Because I don't like you. And I'm done. You're not going to get on here and defend these fucking actions of these creators any longer. Go look up my CCR number and see that it fucking happened, you dumb cunt. Don't you come up here. No apologies. That's the shit I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Like it's just, for me, it's over. They don't even know the extent of the shit that was done to me. And they come in my comment sections and attack me. And they do. I'll go find some comments and show them. So don't sit here and say that they don't. They're just as guilty as the other ones. SWAT and KB is when they call the police to your house for no damn reason and they say, oh, she needs a well check. She's not okay. Like they're calling the police and telling them you're having a mental breakdown. But in my case, this time they called the police, told them I was having a mental breakdown and that people from Tennessee were coming for me to kill me. Yep. Show all the comments. What comments? Fuck you. I don't got to show nothing. Go look at them. I'll show them at my pleasure. You can go look. I don't have to do nothing. We don't do this throw receipts anymore. From now on, you just get fucking banned. Sorry. You ain't gonna fucking come over here and demand shit from me no more. Go look at it. You all know what you did. It's been going on for a year. You don't even know why you don't like me. That says something. I don't like you because you probably said something about one of my friends. Who's your friends? AB, Penny, da-da-da-da-da. There you go. Because somebody else don't like me, you don't like me. Because I don't like somebody else, you don't like me. Do you know how childish that is? That's high school shit. That's like saying, if you're friends with Susie, you can't be friends with Johnny. I won't talk to you no more. It's childish. Grow the fuck up. You're a mother. No longer funny, no longer cute. Don't dare sit on your channel and cry about being doxxed when you have welcomed it to other people for this whole time. No, Julia. Doug don't have my information. He's never attacked me. I've never attacked him. We might not like each other, but even the night he got up on Squall's panel, he didn't talk shit on me. He just sat there while everybody else did. Hold on. On the other hand, no, that's what I'm saying. Accountability, he could have stopped it. You know? These people don't stop it, they join it. And they make it worse. Some shit just ain't funny and it goes too far. This is YouTube. It isn't real. They can go listen to my live and figure out that it was real. Okay? Well, they go over there and suck AB's ass because he's their friend. I don't like you because you might have said something about AB. Are you serious? And then she come up here even shitty. You know, like, I wasn't being smart with her. I gave her a platform. I let her talk. You're not going to come up here and talk dirty to me on my channel. That's why I kicked you. Kiss my ass. Okay? You're childish. You're a baby. And quit crying because shit's happening to you that you promoted to other people. Plain and simple. I'm demanding you show something. Bitch, I'm demanding you poof. Who the fuck are you? You my mother? All kinds of people, BB Diamond. BZ's got kicked out. I think I kicked 3 of them. And I don't care. It's my channel. I don't have to tell you who or why. I don't have to tell nobody nothing. I'm sick of that shit. Nobody's held anybody else accountable. I've been doing nothing but showing receipts, showing receipts, showing receipts. Demands. I'm sick of it. Go demand that shit somewhere else. It ain't happening here no more. Right. I'm going to sit here and fake like I was fucking... Are you serious? You can call the police yourself. There's a fucking CCR number. It's on my video where I spoke about it that AB had an issue with. But that's all right. Tax evasion. I'm turning you into the IRS, boy. Your website and all. You sent it to me. Not your website, your email. I'm sure it's been done before, but eventually you're going to get busted. That's right. Still Leather, it's my channel, I'll do me. You don't understand the secrets I've been like forced to keep. Like, don't tell nobody about my sock account, and I'm going to trash you after your mom dies, and don't do this and don't do that, but put the video I want you to put out that I get in trouble for. You know what I'm saying? Like, this has been a whole conundrum of fuckery. And I'm glad people are finally listening to it and understanding what's going on. And I hope that they all fucking implode. Every single one of them. That's all. That's all I got to say about it. Yeah. Wait, where is that? And B's Ease has the audacity to say, don't go real life on her hubby did. Yeah. Like, it's just over. Like, these people, they're all sick and twisted. All of them. Yeah, the things I forgot about that. The things her husband said the other night. That is gross. I agree with that. That's disgusting. On YouTube, dude, but I mean, I need mental help. Somebody wants to stab somebody in the yoo-hoo with a knife and tear them up, but I need the mental help. Okay. Little much. See, here we go. I'm going to start displaying the troll comments that come in instead of kicking them. Okay? Because this is what I'm talking about. She's trying to come up here again. Bitch, get out. Banned from studio. I'm not doing this. You don't like me because of your friends. I don't like you either. And I don't have to. You said what you had to say. Go on your channel and talk about me. They all do. It's fun. Mm-hmm. It's all they do. It's all day long. All of them. They all make troll accounts, come in here. Like, I don't know who's who, who's what. Everybody thinks they're like, this shit's okay. It's not okay. It's not. Instead of just saying sorry, yeah, I involved myself and came over here and didn't like you for no reason. Because you were talking about my friends. You little... So what? I guess so. If your kid goes to school and another kid's talking about your kid, talking about your kid's friend, and your kid gets involved and punches the kid for no reason, it's okay. Right? What do you teach your children? Don't get involved. Don't punch nobody because somebody else talked about somebody. It's none of your damn business if I talked about somebody. If you have a problem with me talking about somebody, come ask me decently. Like, hey, what's your problem with you and AB? And she says shit like, the first time you were in his chat. Dude, I'm in his chat all the time. The first time I was in his chat was in June of 2021. So that's the thing. AB was liking me that night, so it was okay. When you were in a chat with AB that one night, you were cool. Then AB trashes me, and now you're not cool. But I don't even know why you're not cool. It's because you talked about my friend. And I didn't. That's the thing. I didn't talk about AB. I had nothing bad to say about him up until this point. So it is what it is. These people are disgusting. Disgusting, childish human beings. He is illegitimate. It was all a show. Charlie is getting ready for court with messing with little boys. Whatever. I don't know what that's about. Oh my God, I got an itch in my throat. It's making me cough. Do you know I've been taking the criticism for over a year? No, I can't take it no more. I can't. You're right. So now I'm calling the bullshit out. I have done put up with your goddamn shit, all of your shit, for over a year. Am I supposed to cower down and say nothing like I have been? Or when I do say something, I'm shut up because the trolls come in and start attacking me? Quit coming in here with troll accounts. Right? I've been sitting here for a year taking it. Every time I make a video, it has nothing. I was posting videos about Quentin, and people were in my comment section hating on me. Stop blocking people. I'll block whoever the fuck I want. I don't like you. I don't want you here. You don't like me. Why are you here? All I wanted was her to hear what I had to say. It's done. Spectacle over. Y'all can move on. Go back to her chat and talk shit. Because Bees covers for Penny's bullshit. Yep. She covers for everybody's bullshit. She don't even know why she don't like people. If I go to these subs that have been attacking me for a year, why don't you like me? What is the very first thing that made you not like me? They are not going to know. Change the title of my video. I forget what I named it. Hold on. Bees, grab a link. No, I'm not changing my title. I wanted her to grab a link. She's been in my comments for a year, harassing me. Yeah, but I was held accountable for my mistakes for a year, and they wasn't even mistakes. It was because I said no to something. Right? Because I said no to the secret chat meetings. Because I no longer wanted to trash Jody Sue. I said no. And that's why they don't like me. They don't like me because I didn't want to trash somebody no more. Oh, I switched sides. I'm a Jody Sue supporter. Remember that? Who the fuck are you to tell me what my opinion should be? Any of you. I can't tell you what your opinion should be. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Change the name. Pfft. That's the last thing I'm doing. The very last. You probably talked about my friends. Who's your friends? AB. Well, he sits on his panel and talks about somebody every day. That's his content. Talking about people. What real research has he done? He took all his videos down. He doesn't show his Discords that you weren't involved in, but you were there. I don't know that they're facts. They're speculation. It's research. I put out my research. That's it. Yeah, September. Let me go do that. Hold on. I was talking and got like a frog in my throat. Now my throat, every time I get on here, I have coughing fits. The hell is going on here? Yep, that's all it is. That's all it was. If you didn't trash Jody Sue, you were the shit on the bottom of somebody's shoe. That's why they don't like me. Oh, I'm not upset. I'm just from Pittsburgh. We talk loud. That's just me, Julia. I'm sorry. Thank you. That's what it was. I didn't want to talk shit on Jody Sue. I didn't want to have secret Google meets. I wanted the research. I was forced to put my research out too soon because they wanted my proof. And then I do that, and then they trash me for what I researched because it wasn't complete and it looked absolutely insane. It's always about receipts. Show your receipts. Show your receipts. And then even after you show your receipts, they try to twist it and turn it into something it's not. Like my court papers weren't real. It is a mom mentality. You're a good person. No one likes a good, smart, honest person. Thank you. Yeah, they did. They all had a hand in it, whether it be big or little. And I'm just over it. Like, I shouldn't have to get on. Every time I get on YouTube, I shouldn't have to get on here and defend myself to somebody's bullshit. And today, this was my choice. I got on here today at my behest to say something. Because it's sickening to sit here and watch these people cry about being doxxed while they were all okay with me being doxxed. And not just me, many others. And we should, and then they sit and say things like, you shouldn't go real life while they call the police on people. Or do weird shit behind the scenes on my Facebook. Or you mod somebody and they start deleting your comments and lying and having fake fights on your... Dude, that fight was so fake. Luminous, like, why are you even really here? Tiffany said to her. Like, it was the most ridiculous shit. That's right. And that's the thing. They try to control what people do on their channels. Like, if you don't do this, we're not going to watch you. And we're gonna, like even Tiffany yesterday, threatening me. She's going to take all my watchers away because she's going to go live so they come to her. Like, she's hot shit. Thank you. You know, like it gets to be too much and it's stressful. It does cause mental breakdowns. I'm not going to lie about that. It's hurtful when you're trying to do something for yourself that doesn't even involve those people. You know what I mean? Like, I'm here for me and my family. Tiffany Marie, because I said you can hit the thank you button if you want to. Yeah. I pay for a lot of shit to do what I do, and I haven't made much of a profit off of it. And if Tiffany would have looked, she would have went and seen when I went to my Social Blade the other day and my AdSense account and showed them what I made. It was $30 and I haven't even gotten it yet. It's built a little bit since. I think I'm at 70 now, but that's 28 days of shit. I don't even know if I'm going to get it all. And you have to make $100 to even cash out anything with YouTube. So it's not like I'm sitting here racking up hundreds and thousands of dollars like they are. I don't have my cash apps. I work for every damn penny I have. And that's what YouTube is for. And it's not tragedy pimping. Tragedy pimping is the cash apps, the Amazon cards, the PayPals, the Venmos. That's tax-free money you're not working for. You just get on here, talk shit, cause drama, no research, no videos, nothing of any entertainment value, and you're begging people for money because you took it 2 hours out of your day to say something on YouTube. And I'm sick and tired of being told if I want to make a couple dollars, you guys don't understand. Epidemic Sounds is $50 a month. I haven't even paid for it lately. That's why you ain't getting all the music in my videos. I mean, the shit is dumb. They are all on here making money while calling out people for making money. We all put our pants on the same, poop the same, but some just stink more than others. That is 100% fact. Yeah, scamming the government. Like, who's AB to say anything about any grifters while he's over there taking orders through email? Not a store set up with taxes taken out. So don't come at my throat because I will come back at you. There's a lot of shit I've noticed that I haven't spoken about. Yeah. Man, I can't say anything. I've been on a lot lately. But I have a lot to say. Now that people were finally opening their eyes and listening and seeing what these people have been doing, you know? I'm sick and tired of being told, show your receipts, show your receipts. I've done nothing but show receipts. I've showed my research. Everything's in my community posts. It's not for me to put together for you because that's doxing. When you give your research, I try to make it fun so people that like the research can go out and do their own research. Look up the things I'm putting out. If I'm able to come live and talk about it without a lawsuit, I will. You don't understand what these people have done to me. And I'm not sitting here saying, oh, poor pity party me, because I put myself in this situation by even joining up with those people. I know better. I don't deal with fake people in my real life. I'm a very outspoken person, okay? But if you get to know me, I'm funny. I like to make friends. I like to talk. I like to talk crime. I like to joke around. I like to make funny videos. Like, y'all don't know that about me because I didn't get that chance. Because I wouldn't attack Jody Sue. It didn't mean I was on her side or taking up for her or didn't think she had anything to do with anything. It's just that I am human and I have children and I've been through a lot in my life. And I don't think it is morally correct to attack somebody about a penis or about having cancer and radiation treatments. It's childish and it's disgusting. It didn't need to be done. You can get on here and tell people why you think she's a suspect. You know, ABC happened, but you're bringing her ex in? Like, come on. Do you guys see the fuckery that has gone around? It is too much. That is going real life. So for all these people to sit here and say, oh, we don't go real life, don't go real life on our family, but to support Andy Bernard coming on and talking shit on his own children in the public, that is going real life. It was too much. I'm sorry I didn't want involved in it. If y'all don't like me for that, it is what it is. I'm not going to set people up to purposely be hurt. He'll be stopped one day. Like, I don't even want to go on the attack no more. There was no reason for AB to even make that live about me. None whatsoever. I didn't even know I had beef with him. And that's why I think this is, he got me on this path of direction of destruction. Like, he was waiting for the moment to try to shut me up again. Like, why would I get on here and lie to you about police coming to my house? That's so fucking dumb. I'm just going to make that up. I was in tears that night. My granddaughter was crying because they came and scared her. Like, that shit ain't funny, and it ain't cool, and it ain't to joke about. Ain't nobody going to come to the internet, well, not me, and say, oh, the police came to my house, but it's a lie. No, I called them back because after further thinking about it, what if it was a real threat? Y'all want to call the police? What, you ain't allowed to call them back? Fucking right, I'm calling them back to find out where the call came from. So was it AB that did it? Maybe it was AB that did it. I could see his little slimy, condescending, fucking narcissistic, womanizing ass doing shit like that. 100%. Little scam artist. $20 for 5 seeds. Pfft, fuck out of here. All products to be legal have to go through government stores. Private sales are illegal. Right. And that's what he's doing it. And he's doing it in the open. And there's tons and tons of lives of him. And one day he's going to get caught. And when he does, I hope he rots in jail. Fuck him. In my opinion. Aw. Sorry, guys. I don't know nothing about the political stuff over there. I do. I used to follow it. When all the Trump stuff started here, it caused anxiety for me. Like, my friends were hating on me. I was hating on my friends. So I kind of just like quit politics for a while. So I haven't watched the news on stuff like that. Yep, rinse, repeat. But that's the thing, just because you don't agree with the way somebody goes about things. And I was like getting myself involved. I seen it. I was being pushed. Now I see it. I didn't see it then. I see it now. I see how everything went down. Like, my eyes are wide open. So I've taken the time to come up here and just start the way they've been telling me, fuck you. I'm sorry. Yeah. Maybe I'm being a little bit vengeful. I don't give a shit no more. I really don't. Like, I'm at the point where they can all kiss my ass. Like, seriously. I'm not going to quit what I'm doing. I'm not going nowhere. You're not going to scare me away. You can send your minions wherever you want to send them. Keep them away from here. They will be blocked. That's it. I don't need to invite insanity into my life. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to sit here and argue with these people. Like, they're on there, why are you blocking everybody? Because I'm not going to sit here and have you trolling me and attacking me. That's why I don't have to. There's no need for it. You can't even have an adult conversation and say, okay, you're right, I'm sorry, I can do better in the future. Instead, you come over defending your actions for the sake of your friends because you said something about my friends. For fuck's sakes. Adults, adult women, 30s, 40s, 50s, with children, grandchildren. Man. It is. It's the same attacks over and over when they run out of content. Yep. Same thing. I'm not a creator. I can't imagine the shit you go through as a creator. I never expected this. You know? Never. The BS is bad enough. Yep. And what they don't understand is that we've actually lost, like, I'm paying attention. There's not as many subscribers and watchers as there once was. Because people do get sick of it and they leave. Like, Okay, the fighting's funny and fun for a little bit. It's fun to see a little bit of drama here. There's going to be fights and arguments. But the way they go at it, it's like going for the jugular. You know? How can you dare sit there and say don't go real life while supporting going real life? Show your receipts. Did the police really come? What fucking receipts do I have? I'll tell you what. You could go on Broadcastify, look at the date of my live, around the time, and you can look up the calls to my house. There you go. I'm not going to spoon feed it to you. It happened. Pay for the archives, because that's how you research. You want to find out if it really happened? Go do some research. Yep. And that was what I set out to do a year ago. When I told y'all I was going after the marathon and all that shit, that was it. It wasn't really the marathon I wanted to go after. I think that's bullfuckery and the police already know about it. It was their parts in it that I wanted to point out. And I've done a pretty good job at that. And I'm not even going to say I'm proud of myself for stopping that handwriting shit. Yes, that was me that did that. I'm the one that wrote that lady that works with Chris McDonough and said, hey, you got to take that down. And I pointed her to Penny's channel. See, people don't see the shit I stopped from behind the scenes. I was there the whole time, stopping shit, intervening. Nobody even knew. Yep. And that's what happens. Like, how can you enjoy that? How can you enjoy being a mean-spirited person like that? A grown, mean-spirited person. Do you preach to your children that that's how they behave in society? Like, you're showing them. That shit's on the internet forever if you leave it there. And they're going to grow up and look at this and be like, yo, mom was crazy. I'm sure my kids will. They see me. They're adults, though. I'm nuts. I'm not going to lie. I have a little bit of... I'm not perfect. I'm human. Everybody has a little bit of mental illness. Yep. He's disgusting. Little Pee-Pee. That's my new name for him. His name ain't A.B., it's Little Pee-Pee. All right, I'll be honest with you guys. I keep coughing because I'm hitting my bowl. Shh. What handwritten stuff? Say that again, Crystal. What was her name? Giselle? She took the video down and she never wanted it shared by anybody. I have it, but we're not allowed to share it. She made it very clear. She will get attorneys. Penny had reached out behind the scenes. Somebody had reached out to Chris. That's what I'm really starting to feel icky about Chris McDonough. And I don't want to say that. But it just seems like he's always involved where there's bad shit sometimes. I don't know. Chris McDonough was getting ready to go on some kind of cruise ship for something he does for the Cold Case Foundation. On the Cold Case Foundation's website, they had a list of people that were going and speaking and things like that. And this lady, Giselle something, I still watch her. I like her videos. I don't comment because she was harassed a lot, you know. But she does handwriting analyses. And Jody Sue Brown had sent her, not Jody, Penny had sent her a sample of Jody Sue's handwriting. But the sample was like in court while she was upset, while she was sick, on chemo, on radiation. And it wouldn't have been a true description of her handwriting. You know what I mean? So Penny sends it to her to trash her and put her online going through somebody's handwriting. And Giselle did it not knowing it was Jody Sue, but finding out after she did the analysis it was, and not following Summer's case. And then Penny and them all went and attacked Jody Sue, saying, look, even a handwriting analysis said she's insane. And put it online. And they set this handwriting analysis up. Does anybody remember that? Yeah. And I put an end to it. I emailed her and I said, please take that down. And I explained to her and she did. And then she came back with a video stating why she took it down and to please not share it ever again. So I'm not going to share it, but I do have it. What did Oreo say? When subscribers see creators... Oh, yeah. I already read that. Yeah, it was extremely tacky. Yeah, Julianne, because I intervened immediately. Like it was, or Julia, sorry, I read that wrong. Immediately I was like, no. And I emailed her. And thank God she emailed me back quickly, I don't know if they were setting Chris McDonough up or if he was involved in that. Like, that's what I'm saying. They try to make everybody look suspect. I just don't understand all of this. I don't, just like you guys. I'm a creator on my channel, but I follow my stuff. And when I'm researching, I'm knee deep in research. Like, I'm not looking at the YouTube and watching everybody's videos. If I'm making a video, it takes me a very long time if I want it to be right. I would prefer, honestly, to come out with like 1 or 2 videos a week that are longer that, have had time taken on. Like maybe a recap of things that had happened during a week or something, rather than hurrying up and getting content out and it just being bullshit and not researched correctly. Even though everything is always speculation, I try to get the best things I can out, and that's just, I don't know. I'm just floored by everything that's happened the last 2 years. And I'm happy I was able to sit in the back, grow a little bit of backbone, and come out here and tell these people, fuck you. And that's it. Like, I'm not going to let them eat me no more. That's ridiculous. And I'm not going to let my family and my children see me cower to these assholes. It's kind of like a pride thing, Oh, well, my husband wrote me a note. Because I'm talking to him. Let me mute a minute. He's running up to the soda machine. I'll call it soda. It's called Pop here in Pittsburgh. All right. He runs up to the pop machine at night. He takes the dog for a walk. And it's scary. You shouldn't do that. It's late. All right. Back to comments. The worst part about all of this is Summer loses. She hurts because of all the good people that truly care stay far away from her and her case because all of there's so many, like, for instance, and I know, like, she's cool with Scott H and people I'm not cool with. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not the person to tell people not to watch other people, because I've always said, I think every creator, when they do the research and put the time in, they come up with shit that connects with other shit. And it could actually be really fun to sit on a true crime community and have stress-free conversations and just research and talk about the case, But Jay is for Justice was covering this, and she somehow got her stuff involved with voices and this, that, and the other. Jay's for Justice is actually the very first one that did an interview with Dawn, and she quit covering Summer because of all of this. And to me, she was more professional than the others until she got involved with Voices Behind the Wall, And then you have Duty Ron That's another one. Web Sleuths. That's another one. Like there are so many channels that just quit. Yeah, the pop machine. It's a soda machine. Like Coke, Pepsi. We call it pop in Pittsburgh. It is horrible. I don't drink soda. I drink unsweetened tea with lots of lemon. You know, like this is just it needs to change. And I'm just on here begging people, let's change the face of the true crime community and do better. We got to do these cases better. This is not whew. This should be, they should have just written this and made a soap opera about it and like made another channel, because that's what this is. This is a soap opera. And it's really sad because at the end of the day, Summer's still missing, right? Just my opinion. No, that wasn't the first interview, Dawn. The very first interview was on J is for Justice. I don't know if she would strike me. We can go listen to it. I'm on here. I've been on here 2 hours. If yins are willing to stick around, we can go listen to his first interview. Or maybe we'll do that tomorrow. I'll set it up and make sure I get Jay's permission. I'll go ask her in the comments. No, I haven't had a chance, and I need to. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even have time to cover other kids like I should be. You know, I don't want to just cover Summer. I never did. I had quitting, but it does take time to research and cover. But I at least want to get pictures out there and information, and I could do better at that, and I'm not. I'm too sidetracked. Yes. Tess Renee. Hypocrisy. That's what it is. Oh. Yins are all very smart. You're in my chat. I'm kidding. When someone steps up, they get shut down. In Summer, we take 10, 20 steps backwards and go round and round in circles. September. The first interview with Dawn. Yeah, and I read that. No, that wasn't. His first interview was definitely on J is for Justice. Actually, he did 2 with her, I believe, alone. And then he went to Voices Behind the Wall and everywhere else. And actually, no, his first interview, not on YouTube, but his first recorded interview would have been with Times News with Jeff Bobo. Yeah, she was really professional with him. I like the way she went about it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I want my channel to be. Not that I want to mimic her. I don't want my channel to be exactly like hers, but I want it to be more regulated. You know what I mean? And you could tell when she backed up, because I could see that she's seen herself getting her shit in some mess that she didn't want involved in. And she stepped back and she quit covering Summer. And it's sad because she was really good at covering Summer. You know? Web Sleuths too. Duty Ron as well. Like, there's so many good channels that could have been getting Summer's face out there. But she's just being spread through the drama community. And I'm not saying it's not okay to have a drama community, but it just has to be done tactfully. You know what I mean? You can't be going real life, as they say, like y'all did. You guys have taken it way further than I have by going real life. Not you guys, my chat, the other creators. Yeah. But she also took that down, Tess, and she quit. You know, she's been going through a lot. Poor Jay. She gets sued all the time. I try to like watch what she's getting sued for so that I don't mimic it and copy it. I'm not always, you know. Can you believe I got a copyright strike on my own video today? I shared a video of my video, and it wasn't a real copyright strike. It's like a, it's okay, but you can't make money off of this or whatever, which is fine. I don't care. But they copyright striked me, a minor copyright strike for sharing my own shit. So YouTube's on that shit. You have to do it and follow certain rules. I've been reading and trying to get better at it. I do mess up sometimes, though, but nothing that ever has caused me to be taken down. Yeah, I will. I look at that. I look at a lot of that stuff. I just haven't had time lately. I just came on here like I've just been defending and defending and defending. I just want to get to the bottom of everything. I've been calling their shit out. That's pretty much what I've been working on. Hopefully all this mess secludes soon. But yes, I am going to Google. I'll probably do that tonight because I fell asleep, probably about 4 or 5. I slept till midnight, so I'm up for the night. Like I said, I'm a night walker. It isn't that I'm not sleeping. I just don't sleep at night. My husband works nights, and I'm grown. If I want to stay up all night, I can. I don't like being here alone at night. And, well, I'm not really alone. I have people here, but they're up in other rooms sleeping. So I don't like to be, I don't know. It's weird. I like to be up when he's at work. I wait up for his calls when he's on break, He was off yesterday and today, so. Yeah, it is. It's a war. It's like a YouTube war, and it's like a tug of war. It's like pulling teeth. Nobody wants to open their ears and listen. Just own up for what they did, admit their parts, figure it out, get it all out in the open. The one that won't show her discords, or the two, is Penny and AB, and that concerns me. And like I told y'all before yesterday, my concern might have been something else, but that's because I'm human. And everything is speculation and opinion, and I'm not law enforcement, and I don't know what happened to Summer, okay? Like, that needs to be understood. When I come on here to talk about the case, it's the many possibilities, Like, I have a million of them, as do all of us because of all the fuckery surrounding Summer's case. There's not a person that has been this deep in the case, followed it this whole time, that can say they've stuck with one theory through the whole thing. Not that I think. My mind changes daily. That's for sure. Right. Like, it kills me when they put on their channels fact-based. I used to do that shit, But that's because they did it, and I was a new YouTuber, and I just wanted to do what they were doing, I guess. I don't know. But that shit's no more. Not at all. Let's see. The info dropped in TM's live last night about a creator claiming Summer and Dawn went fishing at her daddy's pond was random as fuck. As always, especially when the topic of fake feds arises. Right. It's a distraction to cause more chaos. Yeah, my kids don't go anywhere. My kids are all grown. I have grandbabies, but they stay in my sight 100% of the time. I don't let them go alone. And we have a big family here. Like, there's adults all over my house. All my kids still live with me. Well, one moved out, but he's moving back in. It's been a slow process. I thought he was all the way moved in, and they were just going to go up and clean the apartment, but then they decided young adults. I got a million bags of laundry they want me to do downstairs. I guess that's what you do for your children, right? Even when they're adults, they're still your babies. That's right. Never. Not a second. And that's something I've learned. Like, I have my youngest son, not my youngest child. My youngest son is a 2-time heart transplant recipient. And I had to grow up real quickly, when he was a baby. And he got sick, and I've learned because of that, don't take shit for granted. And a lot of that has shaped who I am today. And that's why I have to stop my part in all of this. I wasn't even that involved. People need to know that, and the attacks on me, they need to stop. I need to be able to make my videos, come live, bullshit with you people, talk about the cases without having to talk about them. But I'm angry right now. So you guys need to understand this is just me venting a year and a half of frustration with these people, you know? Just give me a little bit of time. I'll come down from it. I'm just happy my voice is being heard now. Yeah, it's Crime and Chill with Crystal. I'll link it tomorrow, or I'll put it in my comments in my community post. You never know if they may not be there tomorrow. That's right. And we're having a lot of health issues now with him. He's oh boy, he had his transplant in 2010. His second, and we're on 223, so we're 13 years out. And the medicine takes a toll on your body. Like, he has a lot of kidney issues and swelling, and we had a rash from the Prograf, which is an anti-rejection medication, and it caused a rash, and we didn't know what caused it, and it was like his whole body was like flesh. It gets hard, you know what I mean, when you have a kid, and you do. That's why I don't take life for granted, and that's why I'm not going to get on here and make somebody else's life hard. I don't preach that. You know, I don't preach that to my own children. I had a hard life, and I never want to make somebody else's. Like, I'm trying to better myself. And now listen, I've had a hard life, but I do got to say that my husband, I married a man that is fantastic. He's like an amazing man. He does everything for us. He has held my family together. He is a black man. 2 of my children are white. 1 is mixed. Me and him have a daughter together, you know, and he has raised my children as if they are his own. He loves my children. He's taken care of us. I've had a very good 20 years, the last 20 years of my life. So it's not like my life has always been hard. I just had to grow up quickly, and I've had a lot of shit. I'm actually grateful for my son's medical issues because it saved me. And I didn't do drugs when I was pregnant, so that's not what it came from. It was after I had him that I got a little addicted to booger sugar, and, you know, but then I quit quickly because he got sick. So it's just like, I just understand. Life gets hard, and it's a struggle. You know, I've been on both sides of the fences lots of times in my life. So I don't want to get on here and whine like my life is horrible. No, my life is fantastic. I have a very loving husband and family. These adult kids be getting on my nerves sometimes. Don't get me wrong. Like tonight, my daughter coming in while I'm live and throwing a fit because she thinks I should call my sister to call off work for her tomorrow because she went to the Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa concert. Nope. You got to go to work, girl. Plain and simple. I asked because a fake account could have been made solely to join. Oh, yeah. But that's the thing. Like, I do vet. People should know that. I vet the accounts that ask to join my group because I've had a lot of fuckery in my group. You know? Aw, thank you, September. Like, I want to share good things about my life with you guys, too. This isn't like... This is real for me, and I should have never been wanting to get on here and share my real life, period. I just wanted to share what I could do making videos. It's something I taught myself over the last maybe 6 years, you know? And I like that I do it, and I like the true crime, so I thought maybe I can come over here, help get names out, make a couple dollars the correct way, you know, the legal way. Just trying to do better in life, you know? Yeah, that's the way to say it without getting, man, I always get limited. Ugh, I cuss too much. I know that. I'll get better. Aw, thank you, Julia. And I want to, like AB or Tiffany was on her, like, oh, she's sharing her kids. Yeah, I want to share my family with you guys. I want to be able to, like, talk freely without being attacked for saying about our families. It's ridiculous that we have to get on here and worry about somebody harming our kids or doxing them or, you know? She was on her like, I'm not supposed to share pictures of my mom and dad and my ex. And like, I'm just trying to tell you guys all my story. Thank you, September. Aw. Thank you, Jezebel. That's what I'm saying. Like, I have a whole other side to me that these people don't even know because they shut me down before I even really got all that started. You know, I was cool when I was following them and doing what they were doing, but I'm sorry, shit gets too much. I've learned over the years no means no. You know, you got to make them choices for yourself. Now they can all dig themselves out of a grave because they didn't want to listen to me and they wanted to be minions and follow the crowd. Yeah, September, it's bad. I have a very bad habit. Like my kid, he even cusses a lot, but he has to tell me, like, stop, Mom, the kids are in the room. It's horrible. And I never did that until this YouTube stuff. So you can tell I'm pissed. The way I normally do, you'd think I was a trucker. My grandmother, she was only 4'11" and she only weighed like 80 pounds. Now, I'll get you, I'm short too. I'm only 4'11", but I weigh a lot more, you know? But my grandma, she only weighed 80 pounds and she was a trucker and she had the mouth of the trucker. It was so funny to see her get into her 16-wheeler. I didn't know her all that well. It was my mom's mom. And, like I knew her, but we weren't all real close. Life sucks sometimes. The evil ones, they won't understand compassion, etc., until they reap what they've sown and suffer. They've had to live in a third dimension again until they learn. We go to the fifth dimension, we are ascending. I agree, Julia. My husband would have loved that comment. He just walked in and he missed it. He'll watch my live later. Cussing is American, swearing and Canadian. We do both. It's cussing and swearing. But anyways, I think I got my point across. This is another 3-hour live. I've been on here a lot. I need to find something else to do with my time. But no, I like coming on here and talking to you guys. Not normal for me, all the lives I've been doing lately. I just want to call out their fuckery while they're calling it out because it just makes it easier to see, you know? But it is 4:05 in the morning here, so I'm going to head off. I'll come back live probably tonight after I sleep around the same time. I should just make a set time every day, like midnight every day or something. But if I do that, then they'll try to derail me. I don't know. We'll see. But all right, guys. Good night. Everybody get some good sleep. If it's the beginning of your day, have a wonderful day. Love teens all, and we will talk again soon. Mwah. Bye.